Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year. This is Mike here at Rogue Comics, and I am going to be discussing with you or giving you a sneak peek of this week's new comic book day releases for this Wednesday, January 5th. Well, what will be January 5th. And as always, we get started with DC. Here we have Arkham City, The Order of the World. This is issue number 4, and I believe there will be 6 issues, perhaps. I should have had it on the big monitor, but I don't. And here is the Jen Bartel variant cover, which I do like a lot. Up next, we have Batman. You know what? Let me see. Okay, I'll do this for now. Batman issue number 119, where Batman takes on Abyss. I gotta say, I did like this issue. I read it already, and yeah, it was pretty creepy. And here is the B cover by the Thief Matina. I wonder whose original design he stole for this. Here we have Crush and Lobo. This is the final issue. This is the A cover right here. Now, I was under the impression, and I'm going to have to... I don't necessarily know if I care enough to actually go back and find out if it is the case, but I could have sworn that the B cover was going to be something different. Now, mind you, this is a Jen Bartel cover, so I'm not that mad at it, but I thought what they were going to do was they were going to flip Joelle Jones's cover from last month, the last issue, and basically flip Crush and Lobo, because I think Lobo was in the background and Crush was in the forefront, and then they were going to switch it, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong, because here we are. This is issue number 8, and we got Jen. Not that that's a bad thing again. Dark Knights of Steel, issue number 3. This is cover A by Yasmin Putri. And there is the B cover. Here we have a DC Horror Presents Soul Plumber. Now this is issue number... I don't even know if it's on there. I don't see it. Let's try the B cover. Okay, it's Plumber, yeah. It's not on here either. I don't know what the deal is, but I think it might be issue number 4, if I remember correctly. Here we have Detective Comics, number 1047. This one looked intriguing, I have to say. I didn't get a chance to read it, but I did thumb through it, and I remember liking... Hey, Gippy. I do remember liking the art in here. I'm hoping the story is as good as the art, but I was impressed. And then this is the B cover, which you also might recognize as the thumbnail. I couldn't. You guys know how I feel about Lee Bermejo and doing this. Just Batman dragging Joker's ass to Arkham. I mean, come on. Of course, unfortunately, he doesn't ever seem to stay there, but, you know, that's another thing entirely. Here we have the Joker, a puzzle box. This is issue number 6. That's the A cover right there. Here is the B cover. Oh, and here is a special variant. This one is because the Peacekeeper TV show will be airing. I believe it's next week. And they will be doing a couple of variants with the Peacekeeper on there. And this one, Fico Asio, I think is how you pronounce the name. But yeah. Oh, what's up, DigiZero? No problem, man. I hope you enjoyed them. And let me know if you want more. I got more over here. Justice League Incarnate, number 3, is up next. And it looks like Darkseid's going to be wrecking some people right there. And this is the B cover. And if I remember correctly, there might even be a C cover. Yep. There's the Peacemaker variant for Justice League Incarnate. Here we have Justice League Infinity. This is issue number 7 with a Riley Rossmo cover. J.M. DeMatteis, who is responsible for doing some of the best Justice League stories in the 80s, is writing this. One Star Squadron, issue number 2, featuring Red Tornado. By that was Steve Lieber, I believe. I'm trying to see. It's in, see where the trees are on the left-hand side, right underneath where it says DC and limited series. The names are there. It's small enough and it's blending into the leaves, so I can't see it. But I'm almost positive it's Steve Lieber. Suicide Squad issue number 11. I don't know what's going on here. I do see Talon. I do see Superboy. I see what looks like to be a Guardian on steroids, it looks like. But yeah. And here's the cool B cover for Suicide Squad with Ambush Bug sitting in his little on his little throne there. Is the Peacemaker one going to be tied to the show or separate? No. Those are basically variant covers. So, like, for instance, let me go back to... Nope, 3. Nope, 4. Okay. So this is the Peacemaker variant for Justice League Incarnate. Now, the cover does have Peacemaker on the front, John Cena, but the interior is basically this. So essentially, it's essentially for collectors who see, like, hey, that's a cool cover right there. I want to collect it. Or people could be fans of Suicide Squad, where Peacemaker was in, or just be fans of, like, say, the artist that's drawing the variant cover. It's basically for collectors, essentially. Or, like, for people that collect Justice League Incarnate, they might want to get all the issues, all the variants for it, so they'll get all 3 covers, they have the complete set. Or like this one here. This one is the Joker, the puzzle box. So they'll buy it because, hey, you know what? I like Fico Ossio's art. Actually, I do like that cover. It is pretty cool. But yes, yeah. Guardian with roid rage. That's kind of scary. But yeah. Okay, so here we have Superman, son of Kal-El. This is issue number 6. And here is the B cover. This one is by, I'm almost positive this is by In-Hyuk Lee. And last but not least, for DC, kind of a little light week for DC this week, we have World of Krypton. And this is issue number 2. And that is a 6-issue miniseries. And there is the B cover right there. Hold on, I gotta do this, and there we go. Okay, so I just want to make sure that this is actually the last. I'm almost positive it's the last cover. Yeah, okay. So up next is Marvel, and of course we start off with Spider-Man, the $1 billion man, and this is issue number, I want to say 84, perhaps. It's not on the cover of the issue. Let's see, maybe the next cover. Because this one here is by Art Adams. This one, I don't know who this is by. But that is Aunt May leading... I can't remember who this is. Not Red something. Oh, damn it. It's escaping me. But all those monkeys are Russian, just to let you know. And here is another variant cover. I'm almost positive this is 84. So I think last week's was 83, which only makes sense that this would be 84. Here we have Black Widow, and I believe this is issue number 13. I do dig this Adam Hughes cover. And actually, there's a couple of variants for Black Widow this week. I don't exactly know what happens in here. I do know she's in Madripoor, though. As you can see in the upper right-hand corner, it says Madripoor there. But there are variant covers for this, and usually they do that when something happens in the issue, or if it's like a milestone, like 50, issue number 100, something like that. Here is another variant. This, I believe, is the... I really dig it when YouTube tells me that I'm live on my channel. I mean, thanks, guys. Don't tell me that any of the people that I'm subscribed to or, want to get notifications from are on. But please do let me know when I'm on because, whatever. But yeah, and I just noticed in the background, there's the little Hydra thingies there. The Amazing Spider-Man with Doc Ock on the cover, the A cover. Okay. I do have some stuff aside So I will add that to the pile. Here's another Black Widow variant. And I think there is one more. Yes. This one is by Peach Momoko. Up next, we have Captain America Iron Man. This is issue number 2. And that is an awesome Alex Ross cover right there. And I believe there is a B cover. Yes, there is this one here. No idea who this is. I guess maybe this is supposed to be Cap combined with the Serpent Society or something like that. I don't know. But that is that. Here we have Captain Marvel. Now notice, this is the last of the Marvels. So they're also doing, they're also combining all the people, the Marvel, quote-unquote Marvel people here. Because you do see Marvel right there in the front. There's well, I don't know what they're calling her now. I'll just say Monica Rambeau. There's Kamala. And there is Carol right there. I don't know who this person is. I think that might be Star, maybe. I don't read this book, so I don't know. And I don't know who this blonde dude is underneath the title. But I gotta say, I do like this variant. I want to say this is either Todd Nauck or Nick Bradshaw, because it's very Nick Bradshaw-esque. Nope, I see the signature. It is Todd Nauck. And so I guess this is Carol as the Mole Man. Now, there is a cover that, it doesn't say spoiler on there, but this is what Marvel does occasionally, because on the one hand, it's annoying, because I don't know how many to order. You know, looking at the cover, like looking at this. Oh, yeah, you know what? The art on this cover is awesome. You know what? Let me get 30 of them. I can't tell what the cover looks like because all it says is spoiler. But on the other hand, if I saw what the cover looked like, or people saw what the cover looked like, then it would spoil the story. And you see, like the catch-22 there. So this is what I deal with on a weekly basis here. But there are 2 variants. One is a regular spoiler variant, and then the other one is a virgin variant spoiler variant, or virgin spoiler variant. Oh, whatever, you know what I mean. Here we have Darkhold. This is the Omega issue. So technically this is the last issue of this little like 8-issue miniseries type thing. And I believe this also has a spoiler on a cover. Let's see. No, it's not this. There you go. Told you. So yeah, the same thing here too. Now I did get them. I don't remember what was on the cover because I just tried to group everything together because it was abnormally busy today on a Monday. I mean, I'll take it. No problem with that. Here we have Elektra, Black, White, and Blood. And I got to say, this is a really cool John Romita Jr. cover right here. I like the rain. I like the red on her costume. I mean, it works perfectly. Like, this is a gimmick. I mean, they've done this with Carnage. They've done this with what was the other one? Deadpool. They've done it with Wolverine. But I do like this one. Makes the most sense for me. I mean, well, Carnage would too, I guess, because he's all red. But because there's red highlights on Elektra, you know, her costume is red, and of course the blood on her sides is also red too. But yeah, I like this one, and I actually like the next two also. This one here, I want to say this is by Mirka Andolfo, but I do like the way, like, if you actually saw the cover, you'd see it. It looked almost like the red in the back there. It's like she put it on with her fingerprints. Like, you can, it's like, it's not digital. And then you see, of course, Matt's in the Daredevil is in the blood there. And then this last one here, I don't know who did this, but this came so close to being the thumbnail. But I was like, you know what? I did a cover with Elektra before, so, or a thumbnail rather with Elektra, so I went with a little used character known as Batman instead for the thumbnail. Here we have Inferno. This is issue number 4. And I have to say, I'm not happy about this because this is the final Jonathan Hickman issue of the X-Men. And I really don't approve of the directions that they seem to be going in as far as the X-Men are concerned. I don't know if it's because Hickman spoiled me or what, but and reading this too just makes me like, like please stop, like come back, don't go. But, what are you going to do? Now this is a spoiler cover. I don't know if this happens inside the issue, but this originally did say spoiler on there. There's Moira. And that I believe is Moira too. Then we got, let's see who we got. We got Emma, looks like Nightcrawler, Charles, Magneto, and Storm inside the crystal ball. And there is Mystique. This cover here is by Peach Momoko. I almost kind of thought about making this thumbnail too, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of getting rid of the logo on the top there. I don't know. My Photoshop skills aren't nearly at the level of, like, say, the most basic user. So, I mean, I just know, like, little tricks here and there. And some of them are just trial and error for me. But I'm like, yeah, I can't get rid of that Inferno. And then I wanted to make, like, the rest of the thumbnail, since this will only take, like, up a quarter of the screen, to make it look like it had a uniformed color, and it wasn't going to work, so. And there's this cover here. Now, it looks like she's... I don't know if this is, like, a cosplay cover, if that's an actual person there, or if this is, like, art. But it looks like she's changing into X-23, maybe, based on the claws, because she only has 2. I don't know. I don't get this cover. But anyways, here we have the Marvels. I don't know what issue this is, and I think this might be Alex Ross. Because for a while there, Alex was doing the covers for this, and then it just stopped. But it does look Rossish. Here we have Shang Chi. And I believe this is issue number 7, maybe. Or 8. I could be wrong. Nope, 7. And here's the variant. I like this one better. I mean, they're both... This one's cool. Don't get me wrong, but this one's a little more action-oriented. More dynamic. And if you don't duck, you're going to get shot with that arrow. Here we have Dr. Aphra from the Star Wars universe. And there is a B cover. This, for some reason, I know she does wear that. You know, if you look on top of her head, she does have the hat and the goggles on there and all that. So this is her. But for some reason, it reminds me of Anakin. And here we have the 50th anniversary variant cover. Sorry, the Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant cover. Here is Thor. I want to say this is issue number 20. Here is a variant. This one is by Greg Land. And it looks like he's got the Grim Reaper outfit on there. And there's the I think it's called the Scythe. Not Skype, Scythe. Scythe. S-C-Y-T-H-E. That the Grim Reaper has. Here we have the latest Wastelanders series. This is Wastelanders Doom. And I think this is the third. It's either the third or fourth issue of the Wastelanders saga. Right there. And then there's this one. This is the Steve McNiven variant. And for some reason, it is in black and white. I don't know why. Because the other issues, I believe, were not. See, now that I said it out loud, I'm doubting myself whether they were in color or not. But I'm almost positive they were. But yeah, I think this might be it too. Oh, one more. X-Men. I don't know what issue number it is. But yeah. You know, it's funny. The Foo Fighters, they recently posted on YouTube their concert from Madison Square Garden last year, which was one of the first, actually it might have even been the first concert that MSG had, in a while because of COVID. And when it first started, like, they panned out, like, in back of the crowd, so you could see from, you're looking from behind the audience and stuff like that. And this is exactly what it looked like. Everybody's holding up their phone, recording. Like, never mind, like, paying attention to the show, looking at, no, they're just recording everything. I don't know. Oh, I thought I edited this. See, because this is what they call the trading card variant. and I cut the back part because the back part has all the stats and all that stuff. But I wanted you to see the cover, the front cover. But I don't know why. I don't know why OBS does this, but I think this might be it now. Oh, yes. And everybody that comes in to the store and buys any Marvel product whatsoever will get a free copy of previews, which thankfully they've started to do again. And this is not the cover. The cover art has been revealed. And I can tell you that it's X-related. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. So, let me see. Studio mode. And last, but not least, is the independent books. And we start off with Evil Ernie. This is issue number 2 with his little Nirvana homage. I think it was for Nevermind, if I remember correctly. I wonder if he's going to try suing Kurt and the guys. Here's another variant cover. This one might be by Philip Tan. I see there's a signature there, but I can't see what it is, and I don't recognize it. But this might be by Philip Tan. If it's not, I apologize. Girl Scouts, a Jim Mahfood production. This is issue number 2. Here we have Hellcop. Now, there are 3 or 4 covers for this. I don't know if I put all 4 here. Oh, I did. There is one. Oh, nope. The other 2, they were basically McFarlane and Silvestri. Here we have Magic Order 2. This is issue number 3. There's cover A. And there is cover B. Nita Hawk's Nightmare Blog. This is cover A. This is issue number 3, by the way. And this is cover B. Cover B always seems to have the Norman Rockwell-esque homage to it. Because if you look, you see the circle in the back and the font and the little banner, the little ribbon there. That's basically what Norman Rockwell used to do. Noctera is back. This is a one-shot. This is cover A. This is cover B. And as it says there, it is the Blacktop Bill special. Of course, I have no idea who Blacktop Bill is because I'm on issue number 2, which means I'm still 4 issues behind. And this is cover C. Actually, I think this might even be cover D. But whatever, it's another variant. Here we have Spawn, issue number 325? Yes, 325. This is cover A, which is actually pretty cool. And there is cover B. And I believe that's Cygor. And last but not least, this is The Walking Dead. And this is issue number 30. And there should be 3 covers for this. This is the Finch cover. This might be the Charlie Adler cover. And I don't know who this is. But there are 3 covers. See? 1, 2, and there's 3. And I believe that's it, my friends. Oh, no, sorry. I mean, it might as well be it because, you know, manga. But yeah, new issue of Demon Slayer. Yes. Definitely did you. That Spawn cover is sick. But yes, there will also be, besides this Demon Slayer, there will also be, I want to say Dragon Ball Super something or other, whatever. Yeah. But there will be two books that came out this week. So, and that, my friends, brings us to the conclusion of this stream. So I hope you guys have seen something that piques your interest, because it would suck to begin a new year without some cool new comic books. I mean, there's a couple in here that I'm definitely going to grab and read, especially that Inferno that just popped on the screen there. But I want to thank everybody for watching. If you are watching live, I do appreciate you being here, taking time out to watch me ramble about new books. And if you're watching on a replay, thanks for that too. If you feel so inclined, please like the stream and share it and all the other stuff that 9 million other YouTubers say to you when you're watching the stream. Because there is something, I don't know if it's called an algorithm or not, but they have these little things in play where your channel or your videos will get promoted based on, if somebody, when it comes up on your home screen, if you click on it. And I was doing some research into this, and just going down that rabbit hole would not be good for me. So I just dipped my toe in, looked at a little stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need to know all this because it'll drive me crazy. And I know there's some people that do get driven crazy by all this stuff, and I don't want to be one of those people. But anyways, guys, thank you. Do appreciate it. This Wednesday, new comic book day. Hope you have a great one. And if you saw anything you want, get in touch with me if you don't have a comic book store. Or even if you do and you want to support my store, by all means, please do that. There's my info on there. The easiest way to do it is go to roguecomics.online, because that's where all the links are to all the deplorable social medias that I participate in, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all that other nonsense. I'm on there. Yeah. And we'll talk. All right. In the meantime, thank you very much, and have a great new comic book day.